Here we have a SAT math question. Okay, let's go the problem. The cost C for maintenance on a heating system increases each year by 2.8%. If Mark paid $250 this year for maintenance, the cost 2 years from now can be given by the function C of t equals to 250 times capital P raised to the power of t. What is the approximate cost in 4 years? Okay, when I look at this function carefully, this is actually exponential function. Usually, if a function is exponential growth or decay, we write it as y equals to a times 1 positive or negative r raised to the power of t. Okay, here a is the initial value and y is the value after time t. T may be in years or months or days. It's according to the information we have in the question. So a is the initial value, y is the value after the time t. And here we consider positive sign over here if it is exponential growth, or if it is exponential decay, we will consider negative sign. And here this r is rate of growth or rate of decay. It has to be written in decimal form. Okay, now let's consider the exponential function we have over here. So instead of y, we have c of t. And so here this 250 has to be considered as the initial value. Even when I go over the information here, this 250 is the initial value because Mark paid $250 this year for maintenance, and this function we have for the cost t years from now, that is from this year. Since this is a cost function we have for from t years from now, the cost we have for this year has to be considered as initial value 250. Then instead of this p, we have to write this format, that is 1, and here we have to consider positive sign because the cost increases each year. Since it's increasing, it's exponential growth, we have to consider positive sign. And as I said earlier, r is the rate of growth and it has to be written in decimal form. So the rate of growth is given, that is increases each year by 2.8%. So we have to convert this 2.8% as decimal. For that, we have to write this 2.8% as a fraction by taking denominator 100. When I divide 2.8 by 100, I'm getting 0.028. So the rate of growth is 0.028 in decimal form. So t, so here t represents years according to the information we have over here, because our question clearly says cost t years from now, that is t is in years. Okay, let me write this one. C of t equals to 250. When I add this 1 and positive 0.028, I'm getting 1.028 raised to the power of t. Okay, now I got the cost function for the given scenario, but our aim is to find the approximate cost in 4 years. So that is why I have to plug in t is equal to 4 and evaluate the value of this one. Let me plug in t is equal to 4 here. Then we get 250 times 1.028. So I have to plug in now 4 for this t. So now let me evaluate this one. C of 4 equals to, so when I evaluate the value of this one, I am getting 279.19 and it keeps going up. So there are so many digits to the right to the decimal point. Now let's go over the answer choices and pick the one which is very close to this one. Clearly in answer choice B, we have $279. That's very close to this value. So the correct answer choice for this question is B.